Mix 96.1. All right, we've been hinting on social media, so where is the Russell Rush Haunted Tour going this weekend?
Wherever it is, I'm going to Vegas.
You are not. Shut up. Listen, I'll tell you, I think it's a place that neither one of you two have ever been in your life.
Church.
Strip club on a Sunday.
What is wrong with you? No, we're going to jail.
Why? What did I do?
Did you just hear what you said?
Wait, is this an active jail?
It's the old Lavaca County Jail in Hallettsville, Texas. They've been having some activity, and they actually contacted us. And I said yes, because I really feel like this one could be the one where I see something.
Well, the last time I was in Vegas, I saw someone get married at
Oh,
Denny's.
dude, nobody cares, man. I've literally been here 5 minutes and already had a run-in with one of Hallettsville's finest and friendliest. Spoiler alert, not that friendly.
Yeah, enjoy the money for your second stoplight there, Hallettsville.
Oh, I think this is it. Man. Well, that looks ominous. Look at this, rock star parking.
I'm meeting up with Roger, who owns the place, for a tour of the jail.
Hi, you must be Russell.
Hey, Roger, how are you?
Fine. Welcome to the old Lavaca County Jail.
Nice place you got here.
Well, thank you. Come on in.
All right.
So this was the second oldest continuously operating jail in Texas from 1885 to 2005.
They were still holding people in here in 2005?
They were still holding prisoners here in 2005. And here's some pictures of the original jail before it was added on to in the 1970s. In 1981, there was a horrible flood. It's shown in these pictures here, and then the whole town of Hallettsville flooded from the Lavaca River, and they actually had to rescue the inmates from a rope from the second floor.
This story's already making me anxious here with all this water, considering, well, I can't swim.
After it closed, it just sat empty or what?
It sat empty until from 2005 to 2014, and the county had it for sale for several years, and I bought it from the county.
Okay, forgive me for asking here, but why?
Well, let's go upstairs and I'll show you why.
Okay.
So Russell, this is the original 1885 jail.
Wow.
We're in the upstairs, and you can see the patent on the locks here from 1874.
There was no getting out of these.
No
that
getting
is,
out.
That is straight up steel, man.
And it was segregated. This was the men's side, and this was the women's side. And then in 1976, a new part was added on downstairs, so there's actually 100 years of jail history here in this Lavaca County Jail from 1885 to the 1980s.
Wow.
And all the apparatuses and doors and locks are all still here and operable.
Can I go in or?
Sure, take a look.
All right. Never been to jail, but first for everything, right? Man, I really can't believe I'm wandering through this jail cell. I'm feeling pretty brave right about now.
Really wasn't much to this, was there? I mean, this looks like it's a common area or something over here. Table in the middle. What's that? What is that?
Locked you up, Russell.
This is not cool, man.
This fool did not just lock me in this cell.
You're in jail.
All right, you gotta know. Listen, can you open that door seriously? Like, I'm kind of freaking out here.
How's it feel?
What is it with this town wanting to lock me up? I just met this guy and he's locked me up in here. Okay,
You're an
I'm cool.
1885
You know what?
prisoner.
That's fine. That's fine. I'm just gonna continue my tour. My college dorm room is honestly bigger than this thing. You had your own toilet though, sink, a bed, I guess, a little table over there that people are now too fat to sit at. Nobody can sit at that now. But not much in here at all. Okay, you can let me out now.
All right, you've been good.
I think the worst part is hearing the door slam, man. Like, and I knew I could come out. Imagine if you couldn't, like.
Yeah, that's some loud steel slamming up behind you. Pretty scary.
All right, you mentioned it being scary, so I gotta ask this question. Is there anything paranormal happening here?
Well, that's Deborah's realm, so I'll introduce you to her. This is Deborah.
Oh, hey, Deborah. How are
She
you?
can tell you about the paranormal.
Oh, great. Did I say something? I mean,
Yeah, he doesn't want to know about the paranormal. He's really not into that.
is it me or did things just get weird? So what kind of paranormal stuff is going on here?
It's amazing. We get disembodied voices, tons of EVPs, people being touched, lots of banging, especially back here in these newer cells that were added in '76.
Okay, well, I mean, you have any idea who it is?
I mean, Hallettsville was such a wild place. You look at the stories, shootouts on this old town square over here. Of course, that was back in the day, and it's a rough town.
Okay, so if I ask the people of Hallettsville to tell me one story about the jail, what's the one story that they tell?
One story that most people probably remember right now is about Gregory Heights. He was jailed here after he killed his wife in the Yoakum Hospital.
Not the old Yoakum Community
Yes,
Hospital.
yes, the Yoakum Community Hospital. He shot his
Wait,
wife.
you're talking about the story about the nurse who got shot in the waiting room by her husband?
Exactly, that was him.
I'm sorry, I literally have chills right now. We investigated that hospital. I mean, I had no idea there was this connection here. 2 years ago, we were asked to investigate a hospital in Yoakum, Texas, because of some strange activity there after a murder. Now it turns out the guy who committed the murder was involved in an incident in this jail. I've been doing this too long to know that there are no such thing as coincidences. They called us to investigate there. You called us to investigate here.
They're very closely related. There's
Yeah.
a story between the two of them.
I'm a little freaked out right now, I'm not gonna
Sorry.
lie. We're here for a reason tonight, I feel like.
You probably are. So Gregory was actually held in a cell right around the corner here. This is the cell where Gregory was held for 4 months, awaiting trial. The day that he went to court and was found guilty of murder, he was sentenced to 99 years in prison. They brought him back over here, probably late afternoon. Generally, the prisoners would have been out in the rec yard after that, so he's probably in here alone. The next thing you know, they found him hanging from this shower.
Standing in this cell, you just get an overwhelming sense of sadness. I can't even imagine like what was going through his mind dealing with all of that. Oh, come on. Seriously, it was one ticket. So is that the only death at the jail?
You know, I could find 2 custodial deaths, but there was a lot more that happened here. People of town that I've spoken to have a very different story. This was a visitation room where the families could come in and visit with the prisoners, and families would be brought into here, and the prisoners were in this back holding area.
Of all the places I've been so far in the jail, like I don't get a good vibe from in here.
Yeah, it's funny you should say that. I had probably my most unnerving experience from down at the end of the hallway, but right here, all of a sudden there was this big looming dark mass, the biggest, darkest mass I've ever seen that almost encompassed that entire doorway right there. And then it kind of moved to the side, but being down at the end of this corridor, I mean, it was like, you know how when all your hair stands up, and I felt this rush of energy towards me. And immediately went into, no, hell no. You do not get any closer to me than that.
Previous investigators captured this image of what is believed to be the big black shadow that Deborah and others have seen.
You guys might be in for it tonight. I've never actually, it's about to storm. I've never actually been inside the jail during an electrical storm before. I would really like to know more about this shadow person that I've seen, and I don't know, I find him particularly unsettling. I'd like
Has
to have
anyone
some-
else seen this big black shadow?
Several people have seen him. We had a recent incident with a guy who's really not a paranormal investigator. He was here to help me paint. And his wife came over to get me from next door that he was laughing uncontrollably. He couldn't stop laughing for like 30 minutes. You know, it got to the point where I had to take him outside and remove him from the building.
Are you saying that someone may have been, in sorts, possessed here by something?
Definitely had an attachment from something that overpowered him for at least 30 minutes. I find that particularly unnerving, and I would like to have some answers about that.
If this guy really was possessed in some way, we're gonna have to be really careful.
As a huge thunderstorm fires up, everyone begins to arrive. Well, everyone except Joey.
I know Joey wasn't thrilled about this one, but still, it's not like him to not show up. Honestly, I'm a little worried.
Hey, Russell, what's up?
Joey, hey man, are you okay? Are you lost? We just expect you to be here by now, man. You okay? Or...
Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm here at the airport. Thanks for checking up on me.
Joey, I don't think there's an airport in Hallettsville, man.
Hallettsville? I'm not going to Hallettsville. I'm going to Vegas. I told you.
What? What do you mean you're going to Vegas? Vegas? Really?
Hey, we're going there. I gotta go.
Guess you're flying solo tonight, Russell.
What the hell, man?
Who in their right mind would choose Vegas over an investigation?
And to think I was worried about this jerk. Guess I'm on my own tonight.
While I gather what's left of the team to go over the night's briefing, Deborah stops by with her own warning.
Just be very careful. You know, it's just not a place to be cocky. Just watch each other. Be cautious. Don't be alone.
Don't be alone. Oh, no problem. I have my teammate Joey. Oh, wait.
Getting things ready at the old Lavaca County Jail. Teams are getting in place.
Team 3's in place.
Team two's in place.
There is no team 1, but I'm in place.
It's time. Let's kick the tires, light the fires on this one. We are go for the investigation for the old Lavaca County Jail.
Look, man, whoever's here, much respect, all right? I'm not here to hurt you. Ben, what was that?
I didn't see anything from command. I just saw your reaction. That's all I saw. You might be messing with Russell.
Is that you? Can you do that again? Footstep.
He just got spooked.
First there was a loud bang, and now I'm hearing footsteps. Damn you, Joey. I don't know that I can do this alone.
Russell to command.
Tonight, it's me and you, man.
You are my eyes through this, all right? So if you see something,
Keep an eye on me, all right?
I got you, boo.
As I work to calm my nerves, Team 2 is starting a session down the long hallway near the kitchen.
Deborah has been kind enough to let us use this piece of equipment. She says it's an Andes box. The Andes box is basically a souped up ghost box. It scans through radio frequencies super fast, so when you hear a voice coming through, you know you're talking to somebody on the other side. I'm gonna flip it on. anybody here that wants to talk to us? Who is in here with us? Is the person who moved that paint can across the kitchen here? Earlier tonight, Deborah told us about the time that she was here and had a paint can holding open the door and something threw the can against the wall.
She believes it's the ghost of a woman who used to work in the kitchen named Dolly.
Hello? Does that sound like a female?
We're literally 5 minutes in and we're already getting responses. This is crazy.
Daryl and Kendra are in the upstairs jail cell.
I'm calling out to any spirits that may be up here. How did it feel to be in this jail?
You want to lock me in?
Gladly. There's no way I'm going to pass this up.
Yeah. Okay, I'm locked in.
By locking Daryl in the cell, we hope to create a scene that may be familiar to them to stir up some activity. Oh, sure enough, you are locked in. I see you in there.
I am enjoying this way too much.
Have you ever been in jail?
Yes.
I'm also learning a lot.
Okay, so Daryl's locked in the cell. Are you in there with him? What did you do that you ended up here?
Okay, I'm locked in here.
Hey, Daryl, check on Russell.
Russell, you okay?
But I'm all right. I'm heading into the cell right now. In the bunk room where these guys would have slept. Oh, that's not comfortable in the least. It's no wonder these ghosts are pissed. These beds are hard as a rock. Anybody want to play a game with this flashlight? Literally, your energy comes down, touches this, completes the circuit. The light turns on and we can answer yes, no questions. What do you say? Anybody want to play?
Mid-sentence, the call on the walkie goes dead.
Team 3, can you head in and check on Russell on your way back, please? His camera went out. I don't know what happened, but eyes on Team 3. I don't have eyes on Russell, and that worries me.
When that call came in on the walkie, I knew something in his voice didn't sound right.
I was worried something like this would happen. People have been overtaken in those very cells.
I'm not exactly sure what happened. I mean, 1 minute I'm investigating, and then the camera shuts off, then the flashlight turns on as if something was mocking me, and then it's just like I blacked out.
After reviewing the footage, it's really interesting that Russell's eyes are drawn to the camera just before it shuts off. He looks up and then bam.
Back at command, the team assesses their situation.
I think it's all focusing on Russell. You're alone and your anxiety level is up, and they feed off of that fear and anxiety, and we're all comfortable and fine and nothing's happening.
So maybe I sit out of rotation.
No. Think about it. You know, stuff is happening to you, and something big is going to happen. Isn't this why you've been doing this? You want to see?
Yeah.
Maybe tonight's night.
I don't want to force Russell into doing anything. I just want to get to the bottom of this, and he's our best chance.
Daryl's right. I mean, this could really be it. With everything concentrated on me, this could finally be the night that I really see something. No way am I stopping now.
The second rotation gets underway, and I'm all alone in the long hallway.
Hey, where's that big shadow man at? Why don't you show yourself?
Team 2 has made their way upstairs.
I'm hoping to get some answers on who just attacked Russell. Do you like us being here? Are you hiding from us?
Do you think you can make those wind chimes move? Greg, are you in here with us? Or is it somebody else? We're really just here to find out why you did that.
As the night goes on, the teams continue to investigate. But all the activity seems to be centered around me.
Hey, Russell, you got motion over there. It's after you, dude.
Here we go.
First, the motion light goes off. Now, I swear I just saw something move down that hallway.
I'm not seeing anything, Russell.
I saw your point, but your camera's kind of in the way.
Down that hallway. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. What just happened?
Something literally came up to me and whispered in my ear.
God bless. Damn you, Joey.
I've never seen him freak out like that. As much as he says he wants to see something, maybe he's not quite ready yet.
All right, look, truce right now, all right? But you cannot do that, all right? I'm gonna respect your space, you respect mine. Okay, I'm gonna move to this room.
Lost visuals on Russell again.
So if you had somebody who was in jail, you would come in here, and I guess the family and whatnot would be out here, and you would talk to him through all this glass. Can't explain it. I mean, it's just a heavy feeling you get. Dizzy. Are you messing with me? Why? Stop. This is getting not safe. Can you make this move?
The team is oblivious to my situation. Analyzing the video footage, you can clearly see an indentation of some unseen force pressing on my chest.
Okay, guys, Russell is in that first room.
If I can get a team to head that way and help him out.
With no visual, the team has no idea what they're about to encounter.
It's picking on him.
Are you shaking?
I probably.
I've never seen him like this.
It's expected that when you're alone, stuff is going to happen to you, but this is on a whole other level.
Can we get out of this room?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Where's he at? He's outside? You can tell just by looking at him, something ain't right. I know the team wants answers, but this is no longer a safe environment. I'm shutting this investigation down.
Mix 96.1, please welcome our, I was about to say friend, but after the night we spent at the old Lavaca County Jail, I'm not so sure of that. Deborah's here.
You don't want to be my friend anymore.
I don't know, honestly. Holy crap. You were not joking about that place.
It's an amazing, astounding place.
You know we were there to find the big shadow man.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe to talk to Greg Heights and really whatever else was there. Well, I was attacked several times. And at the very same time that that was happening, right across the hall in the women's cells, we captured this very weird orb on video. And this orb flies distinctly. It's very bright and then moves away.
That's pretty crazy.
As for Greg Heights, we had Jell in his cell. And Jell actually called out to Greg, and she picked up this EVP.
Hey, Gregory. Hey, Gregory.
hurt me.
It hurts. My God, I
Second.
just, oh
Yeah.
my God. Now I have chills. This is crazy.
I did too.
In the women's cell, we see this video, these light rods come out of the jail cell, go up to the window, back down the wall, and back into the cell. There's something seriously going on in that jail.
Oh, yeah.
The big black shadow did not show himself. I obviously felt his power. You need to be careful because of a piece of audio that Jill also captured.
Do you talk to Deborah a lot on this? Oh, don't call her that.
I get called that a lot.
You do?
Yeah.
And you routinely go back in.
I'm glutton for punishment. What can I say?
Man.
I think a couple of good souls in there have my back most of the time.
Deborah, thanks for having us out at the old Lavaca County
Oh, we
Jail.
loved it. Loved having you there. Appreciate it.
Investigating a jail, you have to realize you're not dealing with the spirits of the people who were the best of society. These were criminals, and as far as I'm concerned, still are. We may not have uncovered the identity of the big black shadow, and I may not have seen exactly what I wanted, but the old Lavaca County Jail gave me just the push I needed to continue the search.